Can you write a story that's so familiar but still make it fresh by giving a unique spin on it? Can you write every scene in a cliched way and still manage to give a special feel? Can you make a film that respects audience and craft at the same time and impress everyone? Can you surprise the audience with each scene even though it's predictable? Predictable in the sense like we are familiar with how the characters will be and how the dialogues are. Can you make a film that follows the rules and that breaks the rules at the same time? Have you ever felt that the characters' dialogues are way too normal for their own good and there is nothing special about it but still manage to enjoy each and every line of it? Well, this short film made me feel all those things. The director finds the unfamiliarity in familiar things and surprises you all along. Recently, Manasanamaha has become one of the most shared short films on social media. From normal audience to celebrities, it is a short film that everyone genuinely supported. This short film has won many awards. Liking the concept, even Goutham Menon released it in Tamil. The reason behind this huge support and acclaim is the fresh feel it gives and its detailing. So today, let's talk about the detailing in Manasanamaha. Let's begin with the title. Manasanamaha is a palindrome, which means salutations to the mind. The basic concept is what goes around comes around. The director did a really interesting job of paralleling our hero's story with the sun as it goes through different seasons. There are 3 seasons in our Surya's life. Chaitra. Chaitra always spices up the conversations with quarrels.
Yeah, that's okay. No problem.
అవును నీకు ఓకేనే మాట్లాడు అని అడిగితే ప్రాబ్లం కానీ మాట్లాడలేను అంటే ఏముంది ఎంజాయ్ నీ నుండి ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసా చూడు.
Colors that she uses throughout her entire arc are pink, yellow, green. If you look closer, all the colors used here are warm colors representing the summer. Summer usually lasts approximately 198 days and Chaitra Masam covers most of it. And in the same way, Chaitra's love story is also 198 days. Varsha. Talkative and dominating. Our hero here is an immature teenager. Basically, when it rains, the sun is hidden behind the clouds. Similarly, in this story, Varsha dominates the hero. She is so strong that she overshadows the hero.
First time saree kada chaala bagundi.
నా న్యూ ఇయర్ రింగ్స్ కనపడలేదా, ఐబ్రోస్ చేసా కనపడలేదా, బొట్టు పెట్టుకున్నా, మేకప్ తెలియలేదా?
Varsha is represented with cool colors like blues and greens mostly, even the saree she dons. Sita. During winter, we crave for a little bit of sunlight. Similarly here, our hero might end up with that girl. So, story ends on a note with Sita because there is a chance for them, because they complement each other very well. Sita is shown mostly in pastel colors. Set up in Chai Kahani, the director wanted to tell the stories over a cup of chai. Symbolically, artwork is done to show that these are chai stories. The theme of Manasanamaha is, no matter how the ending is either sad or happy, but the beginnings are always happy.
ఒక లవ్ స్టోరీ చెప్తున్నారు అనుకోండి, హ్యాపీ ఎండింగ్గా సాడ్ ఎండింగ్గా అని అడుగుతారు, కానీ బిగినింగ్ అడగరు, ఎందుకంటే ప్రేమ మొదలయ్యేదే హ్యాపీనెస్తో.
That's why our director wanted to show the story in reverse. When the story is going in reverse, it stops with Varsha with this dialogue.
అందరి జీవితాలు ఆకుండా ముందుకో వెనుకో వెళ్తుంటే నాది మాత్రం ఆ బుగ్గ సొట్టలో ఇరుక్కుపోయిన టైం అది.
The director narrated the story in 3 unique ways. First, the point of view shots. They put us in hero's shoes, which makes the story more relatable to the audience so that we see the story through his eyes. Here, in the POV shots, the transition between the shot to shot is really brilliant. This shot has no visual transition, but he hints with a temple bell ring sound before he opens the shot. From hero removing his bedsheet to playing in the cricket ground, and we even hear a coffee sound and the scene is perfectly transitioned into the coffee shop. The next 2 shots with a car key lock sound.
Yeah, correct.
Second, reverse storytelling. The way how the hero starts with his sad moments and ends with the happy ones are perfectly told with the reverse storytelling method. Third being Varsha's story. Varsha's story looks different because the images in the background are in reverse, but the story progresses normally in the foreground. Director wrote every frame and shot in very detailed manner. He proved that even the smallest of the objects in a frame can be used to tell a story. Reverse shot starts with the tears. As the narrator becomes emotional, there is an angle change, and now he is telling the story not to the audience but to someone who is sitting before him. And he is intentionally craving for some care and belief. The teardrop here is being used as a lead transition to the reverse story that is about to start. He begins the story with the last day, that is the day 198. Every dialogue and action here is in perfect sync. Here in this scene, as the hero starts to mention about the dreams being shattered, you can see Chaitra destroying the building blocks the hero was playing with. Our hero, who is late at the beginning, is waiting for Chaitra in the end. In the beginning scene where the hero is late, Text on the watch denotes the scene. At the beginning of the Chaitra story, the leaves are red and beautiful, but when the story is in the day 198, the leaves are dried up. This shows that the Chaitra Masam has ended. Not only for the transition, but the director used the leaves to tell the story. Even in this shot, as the leaves are falling down from the tree, Chaitra is also losing her hopes on Surya. During this dialogue, the thread in Chaitra's house is cut. Director synced the sound from the tire getting inflated to the air coming out of the balloon and took the scene really forward. When Chaitra slaps Surya for doing a mistake, a balloon is popped in the perfect timing.
తెలియక చేస్తే పొరపాటు, కానీ తప్పుకి పొరపాటుకి శిక్ష మాత్రం ఒకటే.
Showing Surya's mistake, slowly the story moves forward to day 143. When Surya proposes to Chaitra on her birthday with a ring, she asks him to quit drinking as a gift. But that promise gets broken unknowingly as his friend mixes alcohol in his drinks. Even here, as hero gives her the ring, shots are fired in the background. One more small detailing for us to notice is, as Chaitra is awake at 12 am, we can see a feeling sleepy sign on the t-shirt that she is wearing. Cut to another day. The scene starts with Chaitra lying on a hospital bed, but it is actually Surya who is hospitalized. Director used the reverse effects in a very tricky manner here. The design sounds separately for every story. When it comes to Varsha's story, music is tad bit different. A special theme to suit that particular time period. There is rain in every shot in which Varsha is in. In this shot, it shows that hero, despite of getting wet, tries to keep Varsha from the rain. The story ends in the hero's perspective and focus moves to a little girl sitting near Surya in the cafe. Till now, we have only seen Surya's perspective, and that's where the little girl says,
ఆగండి డిఫెన్స్ లాయర్ లాగా ఆయన గురించి ఆయన బాగానే సపోర్ట్ చేసుకొని చెప్పుకుంటున్నాడే. సారీ లేట్ అయింది. No problem.
Director used total frames during the titles, allowing us to see what the hero is doing during the POV shots. We think that Chaitra is quarreling from the beginning, but in this shot we get to see the hero is on his phone or is checking out other women while Chaitra is speaking to him. He doesn't give attention to people in front of him and instead plays games. Kudos to the entire cast. Viraj, Drishika, Valli Raghavendra did their absolute best. Another biggest asset to this short film is the technical team. DOP Raju with his amazing shots, Kamran with his soothing music in sync with Manisha's beautiful vocals makes this short film worth remembering. And finally, the main man, director Deepak Reddy. He brings his own style of storytelling into the movie. Romantic short films or movies are often very stereotyped. He managed telling a simple story in very unique way with nothing short of just sheer brilliance. In the end, they gave us a small hint while showing the girl's perspective saying, "See you soon in theaters." So we can expect to see heroine's perspective also. Honestly speaking, I'm really excited and can't wait to watch the movie on the big screen. Signing off, Team Thyview.